Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. An early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Go. Drive starts with a carry by White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw. That's complete to Vele. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tulipulotu in for the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And the Saints going to the dime package here, 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Let's go.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Saints will get set to take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. He cuts it right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Left, right. Alpha, 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 alpha. West, right, fit. Alpha, let's go. Set high.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Here we go, tight. Hey, 10. Press, touch right. 11. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Right.
Garindo running between the tackles. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They'll go right back to Garindo. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Garindo again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Hey, Monday. Right.
1st down throw for Fields. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, 10. Hey, 551.
Garindo is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
White trying this straight ahead. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And this one doesn't go far. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin.
Here we go.
They have 3rd and 4 to start out. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw this one. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Stays upright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Yep. Up. Tonight.
Fields to throw it. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And the Saints first down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
No mud. It's thin. Hey, 551. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Gets this to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Let's right. You got a mini base. One. Hey, 10. Go.
From the gun, Garindo. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fields on third. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
West right in. Out, let's go. Hey, 10. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
He sends this one to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Still sticking with the passing game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Chip Spirit. Easy, easy, easy. Right.
Fields on first down. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Hey, Ken. Justin. Matter. Hey, Monday. Justin. Up. Right.
Now it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Don't jump, ready? No much. Extend. Hey, 551. Hey, Ken. You got to, go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Lays out, what a catch! We have a timeout here, second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Angel. Hey, Ken. EQ. Right.
Another throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. What's right? Alpha. Right.
Now Fields connects with Johnson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Mickey kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's got the squibber. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now a give to Garindo. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
A pistol snap. Fields. That's complete to Garindo. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the give, it's Garindo. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Garindo. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. On target to Garindo. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
2nd and 15. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here we go, son. Easy. Hey, Ted. Joseph. Right.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Flush down now to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Mickey Tomney's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Gets him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Yo. Out. No more.
Looking to throw Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Angel. Hey, Ken. EQ. What's right? Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense.
Ready, set.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We'll see what they come up with.
On the double. Get it. 19 Lions. Huh.
Now looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go, son. Alpha, 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 alpha. West right fit. Alpha, let's go. Hey, 10. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Don't jump, ready? Hey, 10. Press, punch right. Go.
Fields to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
11. Here we go. Chip clear. Easy. Hey, 10. Go. Made it. Hey, Monday. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. They'll run. It's Garindo. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run here with Garindo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Extend. Hey, 551, 551.
Here's 2nd and 7. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Hey, Ken. You got it. Hey, Ken. Angel. Right.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. What's right? Alpha. West right, fit. Right.
He's back to throw. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And the kick is good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints grow their lead off the turnover. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys,
Yep.
But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. The point after left on the table.
Mike Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Vele. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Buccaneers. First down.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's complete to Pittman. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Out. Let's go. Hey, Terry. Right.
This is Garindo. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's right. 11. Chips clear. Easy. Hey, 10.
Here he is to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. After one final kneel-down, partner, and this should do it. So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season.
Nothing. replicate but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
One final second on that clock.